Rai Ramananda Sangvad. The great medicine for us, Sri Radha Tattva, Srimati Radharani Swarupa Katha. How she is decorating, how she is decorated by all her very special mood for Krishna. Ramananda Rai describing this all to Srimati Radharani, to Krishna. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in that way, now he is describing about that very special mood of Jadya. Phrase. And that phraseness, it will appear with some different situation. It is said, Ishta-shruti, that means to hear something about whom I love. Anishta-shruti, hear something about whom I don't love. Ishta darshan, meeting, to take darshan, whom I love. Darshan, who don't I love? And viraha, separation, great separation. So last day, already we listened, Rai Ramananda he described about Ishta-shruti. Ishta-shruti. And today, they start to describe about Anishta-shruti. Ali, Vyali ka vachanena muhur vitastya hastarabindya vigalat grathitardhamalya ha hanta kimapi pratipanya tantra Candravali kila dashambha ramaruroha. Purnamashi Devi. Purnamashi Devi describing the stories. What is happening with the Sakhis? To her associates, to other Sakhis. Because Purnamashi, she is very intimate with all Braj-gopis. The beloved of Sri Krishna. And she is describing, Ali Vyali ka vachanena muhur vitastya hastarabindya vigalad grathitardhamalya. First, she described about the situation of Srimati Radharani and her Sakhis. What's happened? when they got that news that Krishna is leaving Vrndavan, Akrura Dev came to take them from Vrndavan to Mathura. And the realization appeared in their heart that maybe Krishna will never come back again. They realized that. So many things happened with them. When that same news, Candravali, we know, as beloved, she is also very important. Very important. She is also very qualified, very near to Srimati Radharani by beauty, by all guna qualities. So she was busy to make one garland by the lotus, because Krishna loved garland of lotus, and Candravali was very expert to make the garland by the different flowers. Now she was busy to make a garland for Krishna by lotus, because it was her plan that Krishna's weak point is lotus. He loves lotus garland. So by this lotus garland, I can invite Krishna to my kunja. If I'll pray to Krishna, Krishna, I made a very beautiful lotus garland for you, but to have it, you have to give me a chance to offer, but you have to come to my puja. So that's why very carefully she was making this garland. But suddenly Padma, her intimate Sakhi, she came and she said, "Oh, Sakhi, still you are busy with this garland? For whom you are making this garland? He is leaving." He is leaving? Who is leaving? Krishna. Krishna Balaram is leaving Vrndavan. Akrura Dev came, invite them, and not only invite them, to take them from here, from Vrndavan to Mathura. You know, Sakhi, I just hear this. The Sakhis of Srimati Radharani, they are discussing about this topic, about this matter. And some of them, they said that maybe Krishna will never come back. To whom Padma, she was saying this all already, only to hear this, Krishna is leaving Vrndavan. She became paralyzed. All the body was completely paralyzed of Chandravali. Abasha. Fell down that garland from her hand. Then she fell down on the ground. Purnamashi Devi is describing, Sakhi. Ale, Vyali ka vachanena. When Padma, she just described this Vyali ka vachanena, very painful words. Suddenly, Chandravali, she lost everything. Because she has also love for Krishna. She also offered everything to Krishna. Her mood also very near to Srimati Radharani. So when she just heard this, that Krishna is leaving Vrndavan, she lost in one moment everything. And her mood lifted on 10th stage, Dashami Dasha. She start to cry, she start to shout. Sometimes she stand up, sometimes she fall down. So she lost everything from her life. Jadya. So, Prabhu, what do you think about this book, Jadya? Ramananda Rai, to whom he is describing, whenever Ramananda Rai is describing some very special mood, it's manifesting in the body of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because it's happened in previous Leela, with him, with her. So, when Ramananda Roy, she was describing Jadya, it's manifest, it's appeared in the body of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sometimes he's falling down on the ground against it. Sometimes he's crying, sometimes he's laughing. Ramananda Rai asked, Prabhu, what do you think about Jadya? Oh, Rai. Really? It's happening. When this very special mood, Jadya, will manifest, appear in the heart, then you know what is happening. They will lost everything, all the ability. After that, what they'll do? After some time, they cannot say that what they did before. Right? I know, Rai, what is Jadya. So, let's continue. What's happened more with the all other situation. Ramananda Rai, he described first two of Jadya. That means which is connected with ear, hearing. Now, which is connected with eyes. Ishtakshanena aho dhanya gopya kalita navanarmukti viralam Bilashai ramodang dadhati madhurair ya madhuvida dhikastu sham vagyam jadiha mama radha priya shakhi purantasmin prapte jarima namirangi viluthati. Vishakhadevi, Ramananda Rai. Now Ramananda Rai actually is describing about her comments to other Braj Gopis. And about Srimati Radharani's very special mood. Premat Karsha. When Srimati Radharani will meet Krishna, when Krishna will come in front of Srimati Radharani, then that Premat Karsha, on which level Prem will jump. Radharani. It is not happening with others. It is so sweet and beautiful. So Vishakha Sakhi is describing to other Sakhis, Sakhi, but in another way, in negative way. Aho dhanya gopya. Oh, Sakhi, all those Brajgopi, they are very fortunate. Sakhi says, who are they? Who are very fortunate? Sakhi, they are very fortunate. Kalita navanarmukti viralam vilashai ramodang dadhati madhurair va madhubhida. For pleasing Krishna, who are trying to please Krishna by various acting, by beautiful words, by some special talent, by sweet voice. Navanarmukti viralam. They are trying to please Krishna by the words. Narmukti, very intimate words. That means which is connected with love. Vishakhadevi is saying that they are fortunate. Who can reveal their heart in front of Krishna? Who can clearly say about their love to Krishna? Who just offer their love to Krishna, direct to him. Really they are very fortunate. But dik ostu swaam bhagam. What I should say about us? We have not such ability. Because our Sakhi Srimati Radharani, how she can please Krishna when Krishna will come in front of her? So she will be paralyzed, she will be freeze. and she lost all her consciousness. So she cannot please Krishna by the words, by various acting, by her qualities. Because whenever Krishna will appear in front of her, maybe from her external eyes, maybe in front of her inner eyes, wherever Krishna will be, suddenly she will get this paralyzed mood. Suddenly she will be freeze. She lost her consciousness. She lost all her qualities. She lost all her ability to do anything. So, when it's happening with our Sakhi, so Krishna has to do everything. Because she'll fell down on the ground, so Krishna will run to take her. Krishna will take her to his arm and he will carry Srimati Radharani to Kunja. Then Krishna will take care of her to get her consciousness back, and then Srimati Radharani will get her consciousness back, but then the time will be very short. So it's happening with our Sakhi. If it's always happening with our Sakhi, that means we are not really fortunate. In indirect way, Vishakha Sakhi actually is describing the greatness of her love. Srimati Radharani's love for Krishna, it is so higher that when Krishna will appear, she will lost her consciousness. She cannot control herself. How she will please Krishna? So, here, Srimati Radharani is not trying to please Krishna, but Krishna is trying to serve Srimati Radharani. Krishna is trying to please Srimati Radharani. So who is the great? Who is the greatest? Srimati Radharani. All the other, they are trying to please Krishna, and here Krishna is trying to please Srimati Radharani. In direct way, Vishakha Sakhi, she is describing that high stage of her love. Ishtakshanena, that means that special mood, Jadya, when Ishta will come in front of eyes. Then Anishtakshanena, to see someone who is against. And it's also happened there. Radha Vanante Harina Viharini. Vrindadevi, she is describing one very sweet pastimes of Sri Radha Govinda to Purnamasi. Because Vrindadevi is very intimate with Srimati Radharani. She is always will be there with Srimati Radharani. And Srimati Radharani also loved Vrindavan. So Vrindadevi, she's describing that beautiful Leela to Purnamasi Devi. For Purnamasi, you know what's happening. One day, we came here in the forest, and that day we were on that Punja. So Krishna also came, Srimati Radharani, and all of us was there. We were pleasing them. They are very happy. They are making fun with us, and we are making fun with them. A great moment. I cannot describe. So, Harina Biharini. She was there with Sri Krishna, Sri Hari. But you know what's happened? Prakshabhimanyu stimita bhavat tatha krodhashyaturnang bhajatopi sannidhim yatha bhavani pratima brahmandadhe. But something happened strange. Somehow that news, it went to her in-laws' house, to her husband, Abhimanyu. Maybe on the way to forest, someone recognized. Someone got this news and he or she said this to her husband, that Srimati Radharani is there with Krishna in the forest in that Kunja. So she was very angry. Because many times she was said by Jatila and Kutila, his mother and his sister, by Jarati and Kutila. But today, when he got this news direct from someone, so he was very angry. And angrily he entered in the forest. But we are so busy with Krishna. We are so engaged with Krishna. No one can say this. There is some Sakhis and Manjaris to look around. If someone is coming, he is favorable or not. But they also were engaged to see this all, what we are doing there. They are also enjoying that fun of Krishna. So their eyes was towards Kunja, not surroundings, not to surroundings. So when Abhimanyu, he came very near with that angry mood, very angry. He was very angry. And suddenly all of us will look at him. It was very sudden. He shouted, but somehow that realization, it came to Srimati Radharani. Maybe somehow she already got this news that Abhimanyu is coming. So to look at him from distance, maybe from distance, he was not very near that time, but only to look at him, suddenly Srimati Radharani got this situation. Jadya. And she was such kinds of afraid when Abhimanyu came there in the Kunja. She was completely afraid, and Abhimanyu to look at her. Srimati Radharani, she was also in confusion. She was in doubts. Oh, he or she said that my wife came here, but she is my wife. No, one deity are there. One deity. But that deity also, maybe not my wife's deity. Maybe says Bhavani, Devi Parvati. It's like an illusion for him. It was like an illusion for him that he was watching Devi Bhavani, Devi Parvati in Srimati Radharani. Because of that mood, Jadya, phrase. Here it was not completely paralyzed. Phrase. Just stop all the motion, movement, even the eyes, even the blinks. So, anishtakshanena, ishtakshanena, to see someone whom she loves, then also she will get this mood, Jadya. When the against will happen, just opposite will happen, that time also she'll get this mood, very special mood, Jadya. Ramananda Rai is describing, and here Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in his body appeared that very special mood of Jadya. So there is also some illusion. Ramananda Roy, now when he got this special mood, Ramananda Roy, one time he's watching, he's looking to Krishna, just next moment to Srimati Radharani, again Krishna, again Radharani. It is changing the form. And then Sri Krishna Chaitanya. So Mahaprabhu now in that very special mood, Jadya, and Ramananda Rai also enjoying that very beautiful darshan. First Krishna, just next moment Radharani, then Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, then half Krishna, half Srimati Radharani. It's just like a game with the heart of Ramananda Rai. So my dear friends, Jadya appeared in Mahaprabhu's body. What I should do? We have to wait, my dear, until Mahaprabhu will get back his consciousness.